Dear students, I am Surendra Kumar Sharma, lecturer in English, and I am preparing grammar lessons for you, and the topic is parts of speech. And we are discussing nouns, its types, number, gender, and different type of uses of nouns. We are trying to learn English grammar through an easy way so that we can make all the exercise correct. Either it is a board exam or a competitive exam. Now the next topic is noun case. A noun has 6 cases, means a noun can be used in 6 different ways in a sentence or at 6 different types in a sentence. For example, today I am taking 2 cases, and the first case is nominative case of noun. It is also known as subjective case of noun. Nominative और subjective case एक ही प्रकार के नाउन के 2 नाम हैं. इसमें आपको कंफ्यूज होने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. Nominative और subjective case of nouns, and the second one is accusative और objective case of noun. सबसे पहले हमें यह समझना आवश्यक है कि नाउन का केस होता क्या है. केस से हमारा अभिप्राय है कि नाउन का वो केस, वो प्लेस जहां नाउन एक सेंटेंस में यूज होता है, वो उस नाउन का उस सेंटेंस के अदर वर्ड्स के साथ क्या रिलेशन है, क्या संबंध है. केस ऑफ ए नाउन tells us the relation of noun with other words in that sentence, in a particular sentence. इसलिए हमें नाउन के केसेस को समझना बहुत ही आवश्यक है. हम इस वीडियो में समझेंगे, सीखेंगे नॉमिनेटिव एंड एक्यूजेटिव केसेस ऑफ नाउन. आइए हम देखते हैं. जैसा कि इसका दूसरा नाम है सब्जेक्टिव केस. इस नाम से ही स्पष्ट है कि जब नाउन सब्जेक्ट के लिए यूज होता है, when noun is used in place of a subject in a sentence, then it is known as subjective or nominative case of noun. But when a noun is used as an object in a sentence, object of verb, then it is known as accusative or objective case of noun. Every verb has a subject in a sentence. In the same way, every verb has an object in a sentence. In this way, when the noun is used as the subject of the verb, it is known as subjective or nominative case. When the noun is used as the object of the verb, then it is known as objective or accusative case of noun. Let us discuss these one by one. The first one, when noun is used as a subject of a verb in a sentence. Or you are well known that what is subject? Subject, doer of the action in a sentence is known as subject. किसी भी एक्शन को करने वाला, doer of the action is known as subject. अगर कोई नाउन डूअर ऑफ द एक्शन के प्लेस पर यूज हो तो उसे हम उसका नॉमिनेटिव केस या सब्जेक्टिव केस कहेंगे. लेट अस टेक एन एग्जांपल. राम बॉट अ कार. राम बॉट अ कार. हियर राम इज द नॉमिनेटिव केस ऑफ नाउन. How can we know that which word is acting as the nominative case or subjective case of noun? There is a very clear-cut formula to know about the nominative case of noun in a sentence. What is that formula? Let us discuss. Read the sentence and then put who or what. Put who for living things and put what for non-living things before the verb of the sentence, and then the answer you get will be the nominative case of the noun. For example, this is the sentence Ram bought a car. Put who, because Ram is a living thing, put who before this verb bought. इस वर्ब bought से पहले हम who पुट करेंगे, who bought a car. Then we get the answer Ram. That's why Ram is the nominative case of noun in this sentence. Let us take one more example. Then the example is milk is the best food. Milk is the best food. Here milk is a material noun, but we have to find out the case of milk, the case of this noun. Then, because milk is a non-living thing, so put what before a non-living thing before a verb. For example, what is the best food? What is the best food? And we get the answer milk itself. So, milk is the nominative or subjective case of noun in this sentence. इस प्रकार से बहुत ही इजी फार्मूला, आप उस सेंटेंस को पढ़िए, उसमें आप वर्ब से पहले हु या व्हाट लगाकर देखिए, जो आंसर आप पाएंगे वो उसका नॉमिनेटिव केस होगा नाउन का. हमने 2 एग्जांपल्स लिए, आप और एग्जांपल्स लेकर ये प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं टू फाइंड आउट द नॉमिनेटिव और सब्जेक्टिव केस ऑफ नाउन. नाउ लेट अस टेक another type, and that is accusative or objective case of noun. How do we find? Let us see. Noun is used as an object of a verb. किसी भी सेंटेंस में नाउन किसी वर्ब के ऑब्जेक्ट के रूप में भी काम करता है. Doer of the action is known as subject. In the same way, action done to someone or something is known as object of the verb in that particular sentence. Action done to someone or something means subject. Action done to the subject is known as object. For example, he taught the students. He taught the students. Simple past tense. Now, how do we find the objective case or accusative case of noun in this sentence? There is one more formula. Put whom for living things and what for non-living things before the verb plus subject. यहां हमने किससे पहले रखा था who और what? verb से पहले, तो हमें सब्जेक्टिव केस मिला था. अब हम whom और what सब्जेक्ट प्लस वर्ब से पहले रखकर देखेंगे, and the answer we get will be the accusative case of noun. Let us take an example. He taught the students. Here verb is taught. Taught is the verb and subject is he. This is subject. Put, because he is a living thing, so put whom before verb plus subject means whom did he teach the students? Whom did he teach the students? Whom did he teach? Put whom before this verb and subject. Whom did he teach? And we get the answer, the students. So, the students is the objective or accusative case of noun in this sentence. Let's take one more example. He threw a stone. He threw a stone. Now, put what? Because stone is a non-living thing. Put what before verb plus subject. What did he throw? What did he throw? V1 after did. What did he throw? We get the answer, a stone. So, a stone has been used as accusative case of noun in this sentence. In this way, we can find out subjective or objective case of noun, nominative or accusative case of noun in a given sentence. Students, we have discussed subjective and objective cases of nouns already, or you can say we have discussed nominative and accusative cases of noun in the previous video, and now we are going to discuss the other cases of nouns. There are 4 more cases of nouns, and the first one is dative case, next vocative case, and the next is case in apposition. Dative case, vocative case, and case in apposition, and the last one is possessive case. We will discuss possessive case later in detail because it is the most important case of noun in English grammar. Now, let us have an introductory conceptual understanding of dative case, vocative case, and case in apposition. Not opposition, it is apposition. Now, let us discuss them one by one. In case of dative case of noun, what is dative case? Let's take an example and try to understand from this example. Ram gave me a book. This sentence has two objects. Ram gave me a book. O1, object 1, a book. And to whom, to me, it is object 2. First object, second object. We have discussed these double object sentences in case of voice also. There we changed them into passive voice with the help of both the objects in this sentence. Now, put what and whom before the object, before the verb. For example, Ram gave me a book. What did Ram give me? What did Ram give me? A book. A book is the answer to what? What did Ram give me? Ram gave me a book. This is known as direct object in a sentence. Answer of what before the verb gives the direct object. And when we ask to whom or whom what is given, whom the book is given. For example, Ram gave a book to whom? To whom? Answer is me. This is known as indirect object in this sentence. We can say that this sentence has two objects. One is direct object and the another one is indirect object. And indirect object in every sentence is known as the dative case of noun. Of course, this is a pronoun, but literally pronouns are the words used in place of nouns. Literally, they are also nouns. In this way, we can say that in every indirect object in a sentence having two objects, every indirect object is the dative case of noun. Let us take one more example. She teaches me English. What is the direct object? What does she teach me? English. This is direct object. And she teaches English to whom? To me. This me is an indirect object. So this me is the dative case of noun. I think you have understood the concept of dative case in a sentence having two objects. First of all, find out direct object and then find out indirect object with the words what and whom, putting them before a verb. And then the indirect object is the dative case of noun. The next one is vocative case. It is very much clear from the word itself. Vocal means to speak, to address. A noun when used to address someone or something in a sentence. For example, sit down boys. Whom I am addressing? I am addressing boys. It means in this case, I am addressing boys. This is the vocative case of noun in this sentence. The next example is, Mohan, come here. Whom I am addressing? I am addressing Mohan. So, in this sentence, this Mohan is the vocative case of noun. There may be so many examples O death, not be proud. Whom I am addressing? I am addressing death. So in that case, the abstract noun death is a vocative case of noun. And the next is case in apposition. What is case in apposition? Two nouns for the same person or thing. When we use two nouns, not single, when we use two nouns for the same person in a sentence, then that noun is known as case in apposition. For example, let us take an example and try to understand the concept of case in apposition. For example, Sakshi, my daughter is a doctor. Try to understand this. Sakshi, this is the name of my daughter. Who is Sakshi? She is my daughter. It means my daughter and Sakshi. These two nouns are used for the same person who is a doctor. So, this my daughter adds something more to Sakshi, to this noun, this proper noun. To tell something more about this proper noun, we have used my daughter and another noun to qualify this proper noun. So, my daughter here is used as the case in apposition. The next example is Raj, my friend is a teacher. Who is a teacher? Raj, we can say Raj is a teacher. This is also a complete sentence. Sakshi is a doctor. This is also a complete sentence. But who is Sakshi? Who is Raj? To add something more to these proper nouns Sakshi and Raj, I explained them with the help of one more noun, that is my daughter and my friend. These nouns are known as noun cases in apposition. I think आपको डेटिव केस, वोकेटिव केस और केसेस इन अपोजिशन अच्छे से समझ आए होंगे. इससे पहले हम नॉमिनेटिव केस और एक्यूजेटिव केस डिटेल में डिस्कस कर चुके हैं और कल के वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे पजेसिव केस ऑफ नाउन एंड हाउ टू यूज पजेसिव केसेस एंड हाउ टू फॉर्म पजेसिव नाउन्स. थैंक यू.